Everyone, this is Charles Harper. You're now looking inside of Academy Pro. And Academy Pro is a place where you can place your video courses in order to sell them one by one. You're now looking at a course that I created inside of Academy Pro. We're going to go inside of here briefly. And so you can customize with your own logos and your own images. If you want to use the course to create a free report, you can do that. And you can make that downloadable here. You can add in your course contents, and your course contents can be whatever you want them to be. And you can add in a PDF, video, or you can do both at the same time. And when you add in the PDF content, you're going to be able to upload it direct to the course manager. And then you can use videos for your lessons. You can use YouTube video or in MP4 video as long as you have the URL. Now, once the course is complete, this is what it will look like internally to you. I'm going to take that same URL and I'm going to place it inside of an incognito browser so you can see how it's actually going to look to your customer. And so we're going to place that URL in here. So your customer will actually be able to come to the page and you'll see the content won't be visible. They can then click this button and they're going to go to a sales page, which is going to direct them where they can buy the course. Now the buyer is going to get access through this thank you page URL. So that means then that you can use whatever page system that you want. You can use whatever payment system here you want. You'll notice here I have a Warrior Plus buy button code. Now what you will have with Academy Pro is the ability for you to display all of your courses that you have here on one page. So basically, if you're going to be selling your courses one by one, you're going to be able to display them as you set them up here inside of Academy Pro. So we're going to give you unlimited rights to a video course that we did called Product Creation Success, which you can use as your giveaway. We're also going to give you access to a video course with full PLR rights on the subject of social media content, which you will be able to use inside of your course platform. You pick up the back end, we're going to give you a video course with full PLR rights on the subject of social media automation. So you will then have two full courses to start off putting inside of your course platform. So to recap, you're getting your own customizable course platform and sales system. And then 3 video courses with full PLR rights. Social content, our video course on product creation, and when you pick up the back end, you're also getting social media automation. And this bonus will then be available to you at the point of purchase. Hello and welcome everyone. This is Charles Harper. I'm going to talk about how you would do a monthly subscription if you want to deliver it in Academy Pro. And it's a bit of a workaround, but it's one that you can do. Now, what you would do here is we're going to go into the course contents. And so we're going to assume then that what you're going to be doing is you're going to be adding specific lessons. Now, when you add in the lessons, what you're doing on a monthly basis is you're adding in new lessons. So for example, let's say that you had a lesson and it was going to be a specific course. Now, probably what you would do here is you would make one lesson, one course. So for example, this may be your Facebook course, and you're going to deliver this course as one video inside of the lesson. And so what you would do here is you would then add in this lesson. Of course, this would be on YouTube, wherever it is you're delivering from, but you're going to deliver one lesson at a time. And basically what you would do is you would add in new lessons in order to keep individuals subscribed monthly. So for example, this would be a new lesson for a new month. Now there is going to be a manual component to this. So for example, what you're going to do here is you're going to go into your members area. When you come to this members area, you're going to notice that you have individuals that you're going to need to either keep subscribed or you're going to unsubscribe them. So let's assume then that you find out through your payment system that someone has stopped their monthly payment. Now typically what you may think of doing is you may go into the action. And what you might want to do here is you might want to then just disable that individual. However, if we were to go do that, what you're going to find is that when we go and we seek to update that person, then Academy Pro is going to then ask for their access level, and it's going to return them to that point. So that person is still going to be part of the product. So what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to delete that individual from the member area. And you'll notice we've just deleted one person from the member area. That means then that if they go to log in, they're not going to have access to the member area anymore. So that's going to be one of the manual parts if you choose to make a recurring payment and you continue to add to one course. Now you could add several videos at a time. However, that's going to be a little unwieldy for one course. And since the way to do this on a monthly basis is you're going to give people access to, you're going to be giving access to basically what's inside of Academy Pro as one course, you're going to want to manage it by giving people the entire course in one lesson. But if you have someone managing this for you, you can try to add multiple lessons for a particular course. However, again, I would recommend that if you're going to do this in this way inside of Academy Pro, then what you're going to do is you're going to have one video per one lesson. And then each lesson is going to be the entire course spliced together. Now, having individuals to be part of one course, this is a workaround if you want to deliver your entire membership in Academy Pro. But again, it is possible, and all of the other elements of a membership site actually work to your favor, mainly that Academy Pro is going to be sending your update emails to the individuals as they become part of your course. Now, one way to make this easy for your customer if you use Vimeo as your host is to use chapters. So for example, you're going to see here that basically what's going to happen is when you embed the video, you're going to be embedding videos that you cut up based on where the chapters fall. And this is going to be your individual videos where they begin and end. So you're going to have one long video, but basically you're going to make sure that the end of each video starts a new chapter. Now, in terms of video, chapter markers are available for the account level at Pro and above. So what you'll need is you'll need at least the Pro level of account. This is going to be, as of the recording of this video, $20 billed annually. But then this would take and make it easy for your customer to navigate the video, even though you're going to have one long video for each course. Now, if you're using YouTube as a host, you can do the same thing. What you're going to do is you're going to go inside of the details of your YouTube video. And inside of the description area, here's what you're going to do. You're going to find a place in the video where basically you're going to be putting in the timestamp, right? And I wouldn't put it in here. I'd probably put it down here at the bottom. What you do is you'd start with a time of 000, and you'd maybe put this as start. And then if you know your first video starts at, let's say, the 1 minute and 34 second mark, what you're going to do is you're going to come in here, you're going to maybe say 1:34, and then you're going to say, in this case, we'd say updates. Then we might go to 47, and we might then say, second updates. And those would be your chapters. And that's another way, a workaround, if you're gonna use YouTube as your host. So let's go ahead and save this. And basically what we do then is if I go to view this video on YouTube, right, let's take this all the way back. Let's stop this video. And then what you're going to see here is you'll see the first break here where we set it. You see the second break where we set it. And basically what you'd be doing is you'd be setting up different chapters. And basically every chapter would be one video when you set up and consolidate or splice together all of the videos into one. Everyone, this is Charles Harper. I'm going to go ahead and log into Academy Pro right here. Now there is a setup process. I'm going to skip all that for the sake of this video. I'm going to go ahead and just go through the process, and I'm going to pick it up from the other side of doing this. And once I'm inside, I'm going to go ahead and click Add a Course. Now you can add in your images, course logo, the course image, and then your image as a vendor. You're going to choose your platform, everything from Warrior Plus, PayPal, ClickBank, as well as JVZoo, and then Pay.com. You're going to upload your images from your hard drive here. You will be allowed to include a free report if you want. I'm going to go ahead and click yes. I'm going to give this a title, and then I'm going to add in the free report, and I'm going to upload it here at the file download. Once I do that, I can go ahead and click next. Now you can edit and create your sales page here. So I can click this create button. There are some templates here that I can use as my sales page. I can choose one of these, and I'm just going to choose any one of these. Let's just choose that one. I'm just going to save this one. Now what I can do is I can preview my thank you page here, and we can see this is how it's going to look based on the images that you have already placed in there. Now obviously I used all the same images, so that's why it's going to look that way, but your images would be just placed in there. I'm going to set a price and a product ID. Now if you're going to use Warrior Plus, then you're going to need to get the button code from Warrior Plus. Whatever button code you're going to be using, or whatever platform you're going to be using, you're going to place that buy button code in this area. So I'm going to go ahead into Warrior Plus and get the buy button code. And I'm going to add that code in here. Actually, the code is going to say $17. I'm going to make that $17 just to be consistent. Okay, so you've got your email here. You're going to see what it's going to look like. You're then going to click next. And so we're going to add in some content here. And I can add in a video or PDF or both. So just so we can see how the video is going to work, I'm going to add in a video. What you can see here is you can pull that video from YouTube. You can pull it from Vimeo, or you can pull it from MP4. And so as long as you have the video URL, you can add the video and you can add in the lesson. I'll just pull something from YouTube for now. And so I'm going to add in the YouTube. Now all they really need is the YouTube ID. So let's just go ahead and take that out. So it's got the YouTube ID. What we can do here is we can then click add. And then we have our lesson in here. Actually, we'll just go ahead and remove that one and click finish. Now it does come with some courses that they have pre-populated in here. You'll see all these DFY courses. However, yours is going to be custom once you upload it. So what you can do here is you can then click this view button. And when you click that view button, what you're looking at then is an internal view of your Academy Pro system. This is not what your customer is going to actually see. What your customer is going to see, you're going to need to go and get the URL from your page. And you can do that pretty much just by going and looking at your URL. And it's a good idea to just take this entire URL and then go to an incognito browser or some other web browser. That's what we'll do here. We'll just go to an incognito window. And when we do that, we're going to place that URL in here so that we can see what it's actually going to look like. What you're going to see then is what your customer is going to see when they arrive. And you'll see here that they're going to have that course available to them. If they click this button, they're going to be taken to a specific page that you set up inside of Academy Pro. So for example, if we click this buy button, we're then going to see the sales page that we set up inside of Academy Pro. Now it's important to note that you can use whatever sales system you want to use, because remember, you have this thank you page. This thank you page is what you're going to place inside of the delivery area when someone pays. Because when they go to that page, if you click this link, what they're then going to do is they're going to click here. Now what your customer is going to need to do is your customer is then going to need to create an account when they get to that thank you page. And again, this is only going to be the case if you're going to work outside of the Academy Pro system and you're going to use your own paging system. So when they click that link that's going to bring them to this page, they're going to need to set up their account. And when they get to this page, they're actually not going to see a course here. Now, what you may want to instruct them to do is to create a new ticket, but their courses are not going to be there. So you're going to have to do this process manually if you go through that process. That subscriber is going to be inside of the members area. So what you're going to do is you're going to take them, you're going to edit their account. what you're then going to see is that they're going to then have this come available to them, a course access level. What you're going to do is you're going to make them part of the course, you're going to update them, and then they'll then be part of the course. Now when the customer refreshes their page, I'm going to click F5 right now, they're then going to be added to the course. Now you can work around that fact by making sure that your autoresponder is going to be connected to your system so that you will then be sending out an email through your own autoresponder that you'll have control over. Now they will get this email and it will tell them to reach out if they have any problems. So once again, you can work around this system and you can use your own sales page. You are going to need to make sure though that you manually add the person and that you send them an email from your autoresponder system. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video.